Did you know fortune cookies aren't actually Chinese? They were invented in California by Japanese immigrants in the early 1900s. Let's explore how this American-made treat became a staple in Chinese restaurants and how they're mass-produced today. From batter to fortune-filled treat, the next step is crucial. Did you know there's only a split-second window to transform a flat disc into that iconic shaped curve? It's a race against time that determines whether you'll be cracking open a perfect fortune cookie or a crumbly mess. The journey of a fortune cookie begins with a simple mixture that might surprise you. Eggs, sugar, flour, and water come together to create a batter that's surprisingly thin, almost like a crepe. This consistency is key to achieving the delicate texture we all know and love. Now picture this. Circular cookie tins about 3 inches in diameter waiting to be filled with this liquid gold. As the batter is poured, it spreads evenly, creating the foundation for what will soon become a crispy vessel of wisdom. But here's where things get interesting. After baking, these cookies aren't the brittle snappers you're used to holding. They're soft, pliable, and ready for the next crucial step. Why so soft? It's all thanks to the sugars in the dough. They're still in a liquid state, giving the cookie a brief window of flexibility. This pliability is the secret sauce of fortune cookie production. It's what allows for the insertion of those tiny slips of paper and the creation of that iconic shape we all recognize. But don't blink, you might miss it. The folding process is a race against time. Once out of the oven, these cookies need to be shaped immediately. Wait too long and they'll harden, becoming impossible to fold without shattering. It's a delicate dance of heat and timing that turns a flat disc into a fortune-filled treat. Traditionally, this was all done by hand. Picture skilled workers wielding chopsticks, deftly holding each cookie around a fortune. It was an art form, requiring speed, precision, and a touch of magic. But as demand grew, so did the need for faster production methods. Enter the age of mechanization. Modern fortune cookie factories are a far cry from those early days of hand-folding. Today, machines capable of producing thousands of cookies per hour have taken center stage. These mechanical marvels have transformed what was once a labor-intensive process into a high-speed operation. Here's how it works. As soon as the cookies emerge from the oven, they're whisked away to the folding station. A metal rod becomes the cookie's temporary spine, helping to form that signature shape we all know. At the same time, the fortune is swiftly inserted. All of this happens in the blink of an eye, while the cookie is still hot and malleable. The precision required is astounding. Too slow and the cookie hardens before it can be shaped. Too fast and you risk tearing the delicate dough. It's a testament to modern engineering that these machines can replicate what was once a highly skilled human task with such consistency and speed. You might think all fortune cookies are created equal, but the gap between the largest producer and a small historic factory is staggering. What if I told you one churns out 4.5 million cookies a day, while the other lovingly crafts just 15,000? It's a tale of two factories that reveals the diverse world of fortune cookie production. Let's start with the giant in the room, Wonton Food Incorporated. This powerhouse of fortune cookie manufacturing produces a mind-boggling 4.5 million cookies every single day. That's enough to give every person in Los Angeles a fortune cookie, with plenty left over. But how do they manage such massive production? The answer lies in modern technology. Machines like the Kitamura FCM 8006W have revolutionized the industry. These mechanical marvels can produce up to 8,000 cookies per hour, working tirelessly to meet the ever-growing demand for these crispy predictors. But not everyone is racing to embrace this high-speed future. In the heart of San Francisco's Chinatown, a different story unfolds. The Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory, established in 1962, stands as a testament to tradition. Here, antique machines still hum and whir, producing a modest 15,000 cookies each day. Kevin Chan, the owner of this historic factory, believes there's more to fortune cookies than just mass production. He emphasizes the importance of unique recipes and time-honored methods. I want people to come into the community, come into the cookie shop, experience it, and see how they're made, Chan explains. It's not just about the end product, it's about preserving a piece of history. The contrast between these two approaches couldn't be starker. On one side, we have cutting-edge technology pushing the boundaries of production. On the other, we have a commitment to tradition and craftsmanship. But here's the surprising part. Both have found their place in today's market. This divide isn't new. The history of fortune cookie production shows a gradual shift from handcrafting with chopsticks to mechanization. As demand grew and technology advanced, larger factories embraced automation to keep up. But small artisanal producers like the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory found their niche by offering something different, an experience. In a world where most fortune cookies come from massive factories, there's something special about watching your cookie being made right in front of you. It's a connection to the past, a glimpse into the artistry that goes into each crispy shell. For many visitors, it's not just about getting a fortune. It's about being a part of the fortune cookie's journey. But don't think for a second that this means big producers like Wonton Food Incorporated are any less passionate about their product. Their scale allows them to innovate in other ways, experimenting with new flavors, custom fortunes for special events, and even fortune cookies for people with dietary restrictions. The reality is, both approaches have their place. Mass production ensures that fortune cookies remain an affordable treat, available in restaurants across the country. Meanwhile, small-scale producers keep the tradition alive, offering a unique experience that connects people to the cookie's roots. Now that we've seen how the cookies are made, let's turn our attention to what's inside. Have you ever wondered who decides what your fortune says, or how many different fortunes there actually are? The answers might surprise you. At Wonton Food Inc., one of the largest fortune cookie manufacturers, there's a database of about 15,000 unique fortunes. That's right, 15,000 different messages waiting to be tucked into those crispy shells. But who's behind all these words of wisdom? Meet Donald Lau, the man who held the title of Chief Fortune Writer at Wonton Food Inc. for over 30 years. Imagine spending 3 decades crafting tiny messages meant to inspire, amuse, or provoke thought. It's a job that requires creativity, insight, and a deep understanding of human nature. Lau's approach to writing fortunes was as unique as the messages themselves. He found inspiration in the most unexpected places, from newspaper headlines to subway signs. Everyday life became a wellspring of ideas for the fortune cookie sage. But even for a master wordsmith like Lau, the well of inspiration can run dry. After years of prolific writing, he faced the writer's block that many authors dread, leading to a pause in creating new fortunes. But the world of fortune cookies is ever evolving. Gone are the days when these messages were limited to vague predictions or generic advice. Today's fortunes have expanded their repertoire. You might crack open a cookie to find an inspirational quote, a clever joke, or even a personalized message for a special occasion. This evolution reflects the changing tastes and expectations of fortune cookie consumers. People aren't just looking for a glimpse into their future anymore. They want entertainment, motivation, or sometimes just a good laugh. It's a testament to the versatility of these tiny slips of paper that they've managed to stay relevant in our fast-paced digital world. The creation of fortunes has become an industry in itself. Many fortune cookie companies, including Wonton Food Inc., regularly hire freelance writers to keep their fortune databases fresh and exciting. It's a unique niche in the writing world, challenging creators to distill wisdom, humor, or inspiration into just a few words. The range of fortunes is as diverse as the people who read them. Some are cryptic, leaving you pondering their meaning long after the cookie is gone. Others are straightforward, offering clear advice or encouragement. You might find a fortune that makes you laugh out loud, or one that gives you pause for reflection. This variety is intentional, designed to appeal to a wide audience and keep the experience of opening a fortune cookie exciting and unpredictable. Fortune cookies have become more than just a way to end a meal. They're a cultural phenomenon. They spark conversations, create moments of shared laughter, and sometimes even influence decisions. There's something undeniably engaging about cracking open a cookie and wondering what message awaits you inside. The impact of these tiny messages shouldn't be underestimated. For many, reading a fortune is a moment of anticipation and delight in their day. It's a brief pause from the mundane, a chance to imagine possibilities, or simply smile at a clever turn of phrase. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with information, there's something refreshingly simple about a short message delivered in such a unique way. Custom fortunes have opened up new possibilities for these cookies. Businesses use them for marketing, couples feature them in weddings, and they've even found their way into political campaigns. The ability to personalize fortunes has turned these cookies into a versatile tool for communication and celebration.